as promised, I'm back with another ECPE video, and we're going to have a detailed look at part 1, and I'm also going to give you some hints, some do's and don'ts in these videos as well to really help you get better marks. Alright? So, as I said before in the guide, basically part 1 is personal questions. Alright, so you're going to be asked simple questions like, tell me a little bit about yourself. Alright, and if you're asked a question like this, you need to speak at length about it. Say a couple of things, no short answers. Or, are you a student or do you work? What do you enjoy about your job or about your studies? What do you do in your free time? They could ask you about your future plans. Okay, so these are fairly standard questions. The problem is a lot of students are much too either stressed or relaxed in this part, and they don't give long enough answers. Remember, the examiner doesn't know you like your teacher. Okay, this is your first impression on the examiner, and it's important to make a good one. Alright, so let's have a little look at some do's. Yeah? So, do be enthusiastic. Okay, the examiners have been there probably a long time. These guys are there all day. And they like to see enthusiastic students. If you're enthusiastic, you're showing you want to speak a language, and for sure you're gonna get higher marks. Expand your answers. As I said before, the worst thing you can ever do is, if they ask you like a question, oh, what do you do in your free time? And you turn around and say, I play tennis. That's a horrendous answer, okay? You need to expand, explain why. Talk about some of the other things you do. Don't just talk about one activity you do in your spare time. Expand, expand, expand. Alright? Interact with your partner. Now they say this so you can also kind of ask your partner questions. A lot of people tend not to do that, and don't worry too much about this because usually the examiner there will control the conversation. But if you see the opportunity, apparently feel free to say, and what do you do? But generally speaking, I would let the examiner do it because you have enough to worry about. Listen carefully to the questions. Now this is a standard mistake. You've all been practicing, you've all been answering lots of questions about hobbies, about work, about what you're doing in the future, about holidays, about all these things. Make sure you listen to the exact meaning of the question and you understand it. And if you don't understand it, ask the examiner to repeat it. Alright? Let's look at the don'ts. So again, don't give short answers or one-word answers. This is a proficiency exam. They expect you to be able to speak at length, for sure. Alright? And that was really it. Alright? So, part 1 is pretty standard, to be honest, in this exam. So, I hope this was useful, and tune in for part 2, which is where the fun begins. Bye for now.